All right, so I thought it'd be worthwhile to take a look at section 8.1, number 6, because this is our first time we've seen linear regressions in the class. Although we didn't talk about it in class, I felt like it would be worthwhile to look at it, this problem, because we'll be doing other regressions throughout the term. So again, this is an extra credit problem, so go ahead and take a look at this video, and I would suggest everyone to take a look at this video to get a sneak peek at other regressions future in the term. So I've already put the data in here. As you can see, it's nothing new, so I decided to put it in there before the video. And the only thing that's really new is the year is 2000 through 2008, but it does mention in the problem that it's X years after 2000, so be careful about that. This is a very common thing to do in a problem, to have this sort of format. So we'd start out with 0 instead of 2000 because it's 0 years after 2000, the year 2000, obviously, and so forth. You'd get 0 through 8. All the other data, the other two sets of columns, two sets of data is just the same exact way of inputting it as it's written in the problem. So let's get out of here. I'm just going to show you first off what you always do if you're not dealing with stat plot. You always turn off stat plot if you're not using it. So let's go here and just turn stat plot off. Okay. So at this point, let's go ahead and start our linear regression. So you go to Calc, go down to linear regression, and we'll go to L1, comma, second L2, comma. Now, what we want to do here is we want to store our equation into y1, and y equals y1, and what you just go to vars, and then go to this function and find y1. Now we are using list 1, list 2, because we want to build a linear regression with these two columns, L1 and L2, and stored into y1. There we are, and we notice that it is in y1. Now let's go ahead and store the other equation, L1 and L3, the equation that's made from these two sets of data, into y2. So let's go to stat, same way, we go to linear regression, and then we go L1, comma, L3, comma, and now we'll just go to y2. And as we can see, it is now in y2. Now I already set up the window, so the window, that button right there, sets up your graph like the dimensions, the x min, x max, y min, y max, the main ones you want to look at. And I set those up already to zoom up into this specific spot. And you can just tell based upon the data that it would be appropriate, and you'll be able to see where the two lines intersect. So you can see here, and we can tell which line is which. This is a decreasing function, and as we can see, the daily newspapers was decreasing, and this was increasing. So this would be, the video games would be the increasing line with the positive slope. So now at this point, we wanted to determine when this one is greater than this one. So it would be at this point is the starting point. So we just need to determine the intersect. So you hit enter, enter, and then just guess where the line is. And there it is. And that would be the year 2018.17. So in this case,